Every good Halloween party starts with atmosphere. If a guest can see that something's been handmade or handcrafted, I really do feel like it enhances their experience as a guest at your party. In my opinion, lighting hides clutter. It makes everything feel intentional, and I think it's the secret to Halloween magic. That's really the secret to hosting any event. Set the scene, add a little structure, and then let it breathe. Once everything is in place, the best moments happen naturally. Hello, my friends, and happy Halloween. We hosted our Halloween party just a few days ago, and between the food making, the decorating, me trying not to get blood all over the decorations, family being in town, and me having a cold, I did manage to film just a little bit. With that said, I did not film enough to make a whole cozy video. I thought instead of showing you the night itself, I'd walk you through how we put it all together. Kind of a cozy how to throw a Halloween party cottage edition. It's not a big tutorial, it's just a little bit of inspiration from what worked for us, what made it fun and cozy and chaotic in the best way. So grab something pumpkin flavored, get cozy, and let's get into it. Every good Halloween party starts with atmosphere. For us, that meant transforming our garage space and our patio, the two spaces in our home that really ended up carrying the whole night. If you saw my last video, that's where you will have seen that we transformed our garage. In that video, we create the garage to look like a circus tent, as well as hanging polyfill from the ceiling to make it look like clouds. We also hung up some candles and some jack-o'-lanterns for a little bit of that Hogwarts inspiration. If you haven't seen that video, I highly encourage you go back and watch that one first before continuing with this one. This time we finished the garage, added more of those carnival drapes. We added some jack-o'-lantern cups to the string lights on our patio, which made the ambiance absolutely cozy and a little spooky. And then we turned the patio into a little cozy lounge area. We have a day bed that we keep outside that we add pillows to and make it really cute and cozy for our guests. We even brought out our dining table, an old console table, and even our old coffee table to display food later on. I even have a huge easel that I'd never know what to do with, and it's way too big to go inside of our house that we keep in the garage. That's when I remembered that we have a ghost painted window, so I brought that outside and covered it with cobwebs. We even draped cheesecloth all over the patio to give it that more cozy, enclosed feeling. You don't need a huge setup, just some cozy lights, some texture, and some chaos to make it work. This is my favorite part. All of the little handmade details that bring the night personality. A couple of years ago, we had a costume contest, and this year we decided to have another one. I made a ballot box out of a Quaker Oats tub just about 2 or 3 years ago, and luckily it has stood the test of time and is still put together. So I thought, why not reuse it and create new ballots for this year? I even went with the same theme as the ballots to create labels for food. Our prizes for the costume contest ended up being super simple but super themed for the party. We found a really cute special edition of Dracula, a really small candle that smelled like candy corn, and I found this really cute tote from Earthbound that had all of these classic monsters on it, and it was an absolute hit. For another handmade touch, I have a few art supplies sitting around, including this gigantic wooden board that I just have not known what to do with until I was looking online at Emma Bridgewater and thought, why not create something inspired by Emma Bridgewater? So I went ahead and painted a little spell around the circle of this board, and it ended up being used as a serving platter for sandwiches when we served food. Those small handmade touches really are the details that a party needs to make the party feel memorable and personal. If a guest can see that something's been handmade or handcrafted, I really do feel like it enhances their experience as a guest at your party. Games always change the vibe of a party. You don't need anything too elaborate. We put out a couple of cornhole boards. We had, of course, a beer pong table because we're millennials, we still play beer pong. And at this point, it's more water pong than beer pong because nobody's drinking out of those cups. And you could do something as simple as putting out card games. We found a pack of these Halloween-themed card games. One called Truth or Scare, Charades, and another one that was like Charades. And honestly, I was very surprised. We brought out Truth or Scare and people absolutely loved it. As long as you have something for people to engage with, it makes the party feel so much more fun. You don't need to plan anything too elaborate. Just set out a few options and your guests will naturally drift to what sounds fun. I really think it keeps things relaxed, it keeps the party going, and honestly, the laughter starts on its own. So having games really, in my opinion, is a crucial part to throwing and having a good party. Speaking of crucial, lighting is absolutely crucial when having a Halloween party. It's where all of the magic happens. Like I mentioned before, we already added those jack-o'-lantern cups to our string lights. Those made the ambiance absolutely magical and absolutely cozy. And between the cloud ceiling and the floating pumpkins, the floating candles, I wanted soft cinematic glow as the party went on. We had a fog machine going and that just made the glow even better, especially for a spooky night. Ryan and I even carved a few celestial jack-o'-lanterns to place all around the area to put candles in, and it was even more magical than I can tell you. We even mixed real candles with battery-operated ones to add just as many glowing spots as possible around the area. In my opinion, lighting hides clutter. It makes everything feel intentional, and I think it's the secret to Halloween magic. Hungry guests do not linger, so we kept food cozy and simple. We served mini wedge salads, chicken and waffle bites, mini deli sliders, a veggie tray with dip, and Ryan's pizzas, and I'm telling you, not a single slice survived. The drinks we served were Jello shots, coconut pineapple punch, and Gardenista was kind enough to send us their ready-made cocktails that we served with Prosecco. The key is to have small bites. You don't want your guests to be juggling a big plate full of all this food while they're chatting with other friends and guests at the party. As long as your guests are satiated, your party should last for hours. Costumes are the secret ingredient to a Halloween party. When the host goes all in on their costume, that gives their guests permission to do the same. It's like saying, this is the space to play, not worry about looking cool. I finally switched it up this year. Instead of going as a witch, I went as Stephen King's Carrie. I dyed a white dress pink, did my absolute best to stain the dress to look like it had blood spattered on it, added rhinestones, and finished off my makeup with plenty of fake blood. It was messy and dramatic and absolutely so much fun. And that's the point. If guests see that you went all out, they feel that they can too. Whether it's spooky, silly, completely over the top, it sets the tone for the whole night. It keeps everyone relaxed and laughing, and it makes it seem like everyone's in on the magic together. It rained a little earlier that day, which had me a little bit worried, but by the time the party started, the sky had cleared and everything felt calm and cool. It was absolutely perfect Halloween weather. We had old Halloween movies playing on the projector in the yard. We had a fire pit going for anyone that got chilly. And the fog machine just added this spooky, magical charm that made the whole night feel even more special. People drifted between card games and beer pong, little conversations and snacks, and it just felt easy and unhurried and super energetic. People were having the best time. That's really the secret to hosting any event. Set the scene, add a little structure, and then let it breathe. Once everything is in place, the best moments happen naturally. And that's how to throw a cozy Halloween party. Part planning, part crafting, and a healthy amount of chaos. When the fog fades and the candles burn down, what's left are the laughs, the crumbs, and that lingering wish that Halloween could last just a little bit longer. Thank you so much for spending part of it here with me. I wish you a very safe and happy Halloween, and I will see you in the cozier month of November. Goodbye, my friends.